Yo, yo, yo. Okay, so it's about a 10-second delay. So it's about a 10-second delay from me to you guys. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is in the building. Good morning. So I have a dog, man. I have a dog who's craving for attention right now. How's this audio? Is this audio too loud? How about that? Is that better? Yo, a lot wise is in the building. How's this audio? Is this audio bad? Is it bad like it was before? It sounds like it's bad. Illmatics is in the house. Okay. 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 Good. 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 I'm trying to work on some things, trying to step our game up around here. Trying to provide a better product, man. Good. 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 I don't have a topic or anything to chop it up about, at least not one that I want to share. I mean, I have some topics. I have some topics, man. I keep topics on deck, but I don't have one that I'm ready to break down yet. And I also have a honest question that I got to ask everybody. I have an honest question that I have to ask everybody about the show quality. How do y'all like it, man, when it's a bunch of people on the panel versus, when it's a smaller panel and we kind of grind on topics? Which one y'all kind of like best? Y'all kind of like it when we talk about a specific topic, or y'all like the conversational thing where everybody's in the panel? Yeah, bully. I like both too. I like both, but I don't like both at the same time. You can't do both at the same time. Right. I like when the 718 boys is chopping it up. It's just two or three of them. You know what I'm saying? And everybody get a chance to push the conversation back and forth. Like with the 718 boys, when it's Bully and Corey Lee and maybe one other person, I kind of like that vibe of how it go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. I kind of like the vibe of the neighborhood, like with me and BK Steph, when we go back and forth, just chop it up. I kind of like that too. I think there is a time and place for the Rowdy Bunch, but I don't know if most Knicks fans get that real vibe of you know delicate and dope conversation at the same time when it's like 9 or 10 people in the chat. Illmatics, listen, man, I appreciate that too, man. I appreciate that. Because I try to like do the tightrope, and sometimes when you walk the tightrope, you fall. It's just part of it. You know how everybody want to have their say. You want to give Knicks fans a place to have their say, and then sometimes it's like things just go off the rails. Like I like to get into to time. Yo, me and Bully had a conversation the other day. I think Bully probably forgot, but yo, when it was just like me and Bully just talking about a specific thing and people can follow the conversation, I found that to be fire. I went back and watched that again. Where Bully and myself kind of set the stage of what it feels like to be a shorty in New York, being on the shit. And I'm not from New York, right? I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Jersey City, but it's the same. Y'all get what um I'm getting at. Whereas like Bully and myself was talking about like a certain set and like what the city was like during a certain time period, and we could just talk about that certain things. Andrew College. Yeah, man. AK trying to get back into it, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm coming down a few pounds, and I have this thing where I'll come down, get close to my goal weight, I'll get hurt, and then balloon back up. It was frustrating at first, but then I was like, yo, you know what? As long as you stay behind your gloves, keep them elbows tucked, you be straight. Yeah, man. Andrew Collins, as long as you stay behind them gloves, keep them elbows tucked, keep that waist turned, keep them knees bent, stay on the balls of your feet, you'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? I saw the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford weigh in, face off, right? And it made me laugh because both of them dudes know. I have a feeling that both of these dudes know that they're coming to the end of their career. I know it should be a trilogy. It'll probably be a trilogy fight series, but things are what they are. So I've been working with some things. I'm in OBS right now, and I'm working on some stuff. Just want to give it a different look. Just want to give this a different look. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to work with OBS and trying to provide some better content for everybody. Bully, I'm with you. I like I like I like Terrence Crawford in this one. Yeah, man. I like Spence too, by the way. I like Spence, right? I just don't like him in his fight against Bud. And if I'm Bud, I see some holes in Errol Spence's guard. I see some holes in Errol. Now, mind you, everybody is going to have a hole in their guard. No guard is impenetrable, right? Every guard has its holes in it. But it's one of them things. How often can you cover up those holes in the guard? That's my pit bull in the background, Benny. Otherwise, so yo, I love y'all, man. Otherwise, listen, man, I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Cause y'all say like y'all will say some stuff and it'll be like so simple and innocent and it'll just like make me laugh on the spot. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. But I'm working on vibes and stuff though. I'm working on it, man. I gotta put some things together, and some things happen with some things happen on the Chuck side of things, and some things happened in my life where I just couldn't handle all of the stuff. So yeah. So I'm testing out. Y'all can't see it, but I have a bunch of software in front of me. I'm working on some software in front of me. So it looks as if I'm just sitting here. I'm actually like petting my dog Gaston, who's actually laying on his side right now. And then I got software that I'm keeping an eye on right now. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to see how good this looks on the screen. Oh, he done got Miss Mocha up. Yeah, Benny about to get it. Benny about to get it, man. Miss Mocha is like a little lady. Miss Mocha is like a little lady, right? And his big pit bull is just like scared as Benny is scared to death of her, bro. Wacko is in the house. What's good, Wacko? Hey, boss, you think he need to go outside? Oh, he ready for his walk. Okay. So this time of day, in case y'all don't know this, but this time of day, I usually take Benny for a walk, and I think he enjoys it. And so right now he about to front. I keep the leash up front, and so he's up front by the leash. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the pet owners out there. Yeah, Benny is in here hollering, man. Benny is like, help me. I know y'all couldn't hear me just now. I'm learning. I had the thing muted so I can. At least I hope y'all didn't hear that weird conversation that I was having with Miss Mocha. So I have a few questions I want to ask y'all too, by the way. Right? It's so my questions for y'all is this. Should we be this emotionally invested in this Knicks team? Or are we should we be more attached to the name on the front of the jersey or the name on the back of the jersey? Wiz is in the house. That's him. That's him barking his head off. Yeah, he ready to go for his walking stuff, man. I can't do it right now. I gotta test this stuff, man. I gotta test this thing out, man. See how this thing works. Yeah, man. And Wiz says Benny wants to trade Randall and RJ now after appointing Uncle Freezie GM. He might. He might. He likes telling me what to do. You know. Hey, and so I think sometimes when we have the name on the front conversation versus the name on the back conversation, I think what happens is a fan base, like for instance, me and Pudge, or me and Paris Duggar, or me and Wacko, or me and Keith Turner, or me and Wiz, or me and whoever. Is sometimes when we have like the smallest disagreement about anything, people just think all of a sudden we the Hatfields and McCoys, and we not really that. Wiz says West Side. Hey man, and look, here's another thing too. I want to ask y'all, man. How do y'all like seeing y'all names on the screen? In replays, people will see y'all name off on the side, but not on the screen with me. I honestly put y'all names on the screen because it makes me feel more comfortable with y'all. Yeah, man. Otherwise, I'm with you, man. I had this. I talked to Anthony D the other day for like 2 hours, bruh. I was on the phone with a man for 2 hours, bro. And he ain't even my blood. He ain't even blood. He ain't even blood. He just, he one of the homies. I was talking to him about how Patrick Ewing is the greatest center of all time. And he was telling me not to say that in public. Since it's early in the morning, I guess that's one of the things I talk to y'all about. Right? I told him Patrick Ewing is the greatest NBA center of all time. Right? He laughed at me, y'all. Anthony D laughed to my face. Well, not in my face because he was on the phone, but y'all get what I'm saying. He laughed at me as if I was around the corner. In my face. And when I asked her, I'm like, yo, how can you legit say Shaquille O'Neal is better than Patrick Ewing? How can you say Shaquille O'Neal is better than Patrick Ewing? Anybody out there that thinks Shaquille O'Neal is better than Patrick Ewing? Chat, anybody out there think Shaquille O'Neal is better than Patrick Ewing? Y'all let me know. If I'm crazy, y'all let me know. Oh, here come a troublemaker. Fritz Alcindor and his troublemaking ass. Hot dog it. Good morning. Yo, tune in tonight, man. Tune in tonight. Fritz Alcindor is gonna fix the Knicks. In our little Friday night series, Fritz Alcindor is up next. Bully, no, bully, not bully. Come on, man. Bully, come on. You supposed to be. Come on. Oh, God, dog it. Not bully. Bully, they got you too. But bully, they got you too. Dang, they done got the bully, man. Bully out here thinking Shaq was better than Pat. I'm just saying, yo, we don't want to do the. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. A hard Shaquille O'Neal dunk and a smooth Pat Ewing mid-range jump shot both count for 2 points. Right? It don't matter if Shaquille O'Neal breaks the backboard on the dunk. It's still only 2 points. And Pat Ewing hits Elijah Wan with an 18-foot fadeaway. It's still 2 points. And mind you, this is where Patrick Ewing is better than Shaq. Right? This is where Pat is better than Shaq. When Shaq doesn't have a point guard, Pat Ewing's numbers are better. All those odd years when Shaq didn't have a point guard, his numbers was worse than Pat. Now think about this. Think about it. What if Patrick Ewing had played with Dwayne Wade in his prime, Kobe Bryant in his prime, or Penny Hardaway in his prime? Would we even be having this conversation? Like think about who's the best point guard in the NBA in 1989. In 1989, who's the best point guard in the NBA in y'all opinion? Stockton? Isaiah Thomas? Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. Can you imagine what Pat Ewing's numbers would look like if he played with Magic Johnson? Somebody help me. Somebody help me with this. What if Patrick Ewing in his prime, or in his early years, he played with Penny Hardaway, right? In his early years, he played with Penny Hardaway. So imagine Patrick Ewing playing with a Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson type point guard early in his career. And in the middle of Shaq's career, he played with Kobe Bryant. Who's the best shooting guard in 1991-92? Somebody tell who? Oh, easy, easy. What if Patrick Ewing would have played with Michael Jordan in his middle years? Pat Ewing numbers would have been crazy. You can't double team Mike and you can't double team Pat either. I think we do Patrick Ewing a disservice because we think the 90s was the defense era, but it wasn't. It wasn't. The 90s was the Patrick Ewing era. And then think about the end of Shaq's career when he played with Dwayne Wade. Right? Think about that. Think about Shaq playing with a second and third year shooting guard. What if Pat would have played with Kobe? At the end of Pat's career, what if he'd had Kobe? These are the things that I say when people diminish the Knicks. If that's what I'm saying, when people diminish the Knicks and when they diminish Patrick Ewing, they're like, nah, Pat Ewing might be the 13th best center all time, or Pat Ewing might be the 8th greatest center of all time. Are you serious? Think about what those other centers had versus what Pat didn't have. Patrick Ewing, in my mind, Patrick Ewing might be the greatest center to ever play in the NBA. Right? Knicks Nation is in the house. Okay, I see you, boss. Knicks Nation be moving like a boss. I see you. I see you, Knicks Nation. So these are the type conversations that I like want to legit have with y'all. And I know I be wanting y'all to talk me off the ledge, right? I be wanting y'all to be like, no, Uncle Freezie, come back to your senses. I be wanting y'all to hit me with what's the thing they put at your nose? What's the thing they put at your nose to bring you back to life? You be like, when you be all dazed and they put the thing under your nose, you be like, oh, skunk juice, whatever they have. Is it skunk juice or whatever it is? Right? What's that stuff they put on your nose to bring you back to reality, bro? You know what I'm talking about. Smelling salt. That's it. Smelling salts. Where they break the little thing and they put it up your nose and you're like, oh God, oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Bo Ismail is in the house. Bo, where you been, brother? We been missing you. We been missing you, boss. I hadn't been seeing you in the chat, man. I've been thinking like, where's Bo Ismail at? Where's my partner in? I don't want to say partner in crime, but where's my partner in the struggle at? Let me put it that way. Yeah, the Pat Ewing thing, man, I think it's one of those things where if you really think about it, is David Robinson better than Patrick Ewing? No. Both like work. I feel you. I feel you. Illmatic, you thought it was smelling sauce? Illmatic, you just made my day, bro. Illmatic just made my day. He said he thought it was smelling sauce. Yo, that's the joke of the day. And listen, man, I'm glad, man, that y'all have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we can laugh and joke, bro. So sometimes people get so serious. People get so serious. They're like, I hate you, Uncle Freezie, because you won't put Grimes in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, relax, bro, relax. Relax. This is second year. Relax. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm glad some of y'all have a sense of humor because it makes stuff like this easy to do. You know what I mean? When you come in and you feel like you gotta fight all the time, it's like that song, "We Fight Every Night," but that's not kosher. I reminisce with bliss before we was closer, and ended up with a heated argument again. That's what it'd be like sometimes. You know what I mean? Knicks Nation, I would say Pat had just as good of footwork as Olajuwon. Olajuwon had better footwork in the post area, but Pat everywhere else on the floor had better footwork than Olajuwon in my mind. Nobody sets up a jump shot. Nobody sets up a jump shot like Pat Ewing. Nobody screens. Nobody sets the hard screen and opens up with their footwork to go straight into a jump shot like Pat Ewing. I don't care who it is. Nobody. Right? Like when you run the pick and roll with Pat, and Pat ain't gonna roll. Now you know Pat ain't gonna roll. You know Pat gonna pick and pop, right? But nobody open up on the perimeter with their feet work like Pat. No center. Usually centers that far away from the rim are clumsy. Yeah, Illmatic is like looking at the front door. Y'all be reading my mind. I can't get nothing by y'all sometimes. Sometimes I try to sneak it in there. Sometimes I try to sneak it in there on the low so I can talk trash about it later. Sometimes I sneak something in and then I'll tell somebody like Soulfinger or DSJ, yo, I snuck one in, they ain't even catch it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, come on. Alcindor, look, I already see this is going to be, I already see you and I are going to be on troubled waters. You think Olajuwon's defense was better than Pat? Definitely better than Pat. When they faced up in the finals, Olajuwon came into that finals averaging 30 points a game, right? And then Pat Ewing averaged 5 blocks a game in a 7-game series. Pat averaged 5 blocks a game in a 7. He had 35 blocks in 7 games, bro. I don't know. I don't know. And the one thing Olajuwon had around him that Pat Ewing never had, Pat Ewing never had consistent floor spacing around him. If Pat had consistent floor spacing around him like a lot, man, can you imagine Patrick Ewing not double team, bro? If Pat Ewing could go a week without being double teamed, they would shut the NBA down. If you left your center on an island with Pat and Pat didn't get double teamed, bruh. Think back to those years that the Knicks was losing to the Bulls. Oh boy. Look who just woke up. Anthony D just woke up. And Anthony D woke up texting everybody, Oh, you're a madman, Uncle Freezie. No, Anthony D. Anthony D is a closet Bulls fan. Anthony D is a closet Bulls fan. Anthony D is a closet New Jersey Nets fan. If you can imagine Patrick Ewing not facing exotic defenses and not getting doubled and triple teamed all the time. Come on, right? Think about this. Pat Ewing gets double teamed. He's kicking the ball out to Charles Smith, Charles Oakley, John Starks, and Doc Rivers. Pat Ewing get double teamed. He kicking the ball out to a dude named Hubert Davis. AD says, why is Uncle Freezie doing this? Yo, I'm testing out the tech. It's early morning. It's early morning. We're gonna do in the place of the Knicks morning drive. We're gonna do the neighborhood with the Queen Bee. We didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, so we'll do the neighborhood this morning at some point. And I didn't want to double dip. Like, I didn't want to do the Knicks morning drive and then roll it right into the neighborhood. Right? AD, you said it's dead air? You can't hear me? AD said he couldn't hear me, y'all. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Bo Ismail says Pat didn't and couldn't pass. Yeah, who was he passing to? Who was he passing to? Doc Rivers? Greg Anthony? I mean, think about who was Patrick Ewing passing to? Charlie Ward? I actually wasn't talking. I was just texting. I was texting and driving at the same time. Think about who Patrick Ewing was passing to. Gerald Wilkins? Is this the measuring stick? Think about it. While Kareem, okay. AD got me rubbing my waves this morning. No, I'm trying to go 360 waves, right? AD got me rubbing my waves. AD got me up here rubbing my waves, man. What's wrong with you, AD? When that keeps oil kick in, bro. When that keeps oil kick in, bro, I'm gonna have waves all. I'm gonna have noodles up here. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go after the cream of the crop. Who's the greatest center of all time? Y'all name who y'all think is the greatest center of all time, and I'm gonna put him up against Patrick Ewing. AD, who's your greatest center of all time? Name him. Who's our goat? Who's the goat, y'all? So Kareem is the GOAT, right? Kareem is your GOAT. Kareem is the GOAT, right? If Kareem is the GOAT, right? Kareem is the GOAT. Name the point guards that played with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and tell me if they are better than the point guards that Patrick Ewing played with. Oh, you're about to say Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson played with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? You're about to say names like Norm Nixon. Around Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you're gonna name names like Bobby Dandridge, Jamal Wilkes, James Worthy, Byron Scott, Norm Nixon, right? And then I'm gonna name starters that were around Patrick Ewing: Bill Cartwright, Gerald Wilkins. Yo, every time, I'm legit trying to name like some players that was around Pat his first 5 seasons. Pat first 5 seasons, um, a young Mark Jackson, a year and a half of Rod Strickland coming off the bench, and he didn't even do nothing coming off the bench. Yo, this dude had Wiz, Patrick Ewing. The Knicks drafted Michael Jackson to play point guard for Patrick Ewing. And no, it was not a thriller. But they saw Michael Jackson play in training camp and they told him to beat it because he was bad. Yo, Patrick Ewing had a point guard named Michael Jackson out of Georgetown. And no, he was not a thriller. His shots were off the wall. He was so bad, they told him in black and white. They told him in They told him in black and white that he better beat it. This dude had an Illmatic. Illmatic is right. Johnny Newman. No. C-Mac, they drafted Michael Jackson in the second round in 1986. The light-skinned point guard out of Georgetown. He played with Pat. Bro, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy how we diminish, how we don't say Pat is good, right? When you out here putting Johnny Newman, Kenny Skywalker, Gerald Wilkins, Louis Orr, rest in peace, Louis Orr. Louis Orr, Trent Tucker, and Bill Cartwright around Patrick Ewing. Meanwhile, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is playing with Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, AC Green, James Worthy, Michael Thompson, Bob McAdoo, all these guys, and then we compare. Oh no, hey, C-Mac, I didn't know. I didn't know. I missed it. I missed it, C-Mac. I missed it. My bad. My bad. I ain't perfect, bro. I ain't perfect. Y'all got to cut me some slack, man. Yeah. Anthony D, as he prepares for work, is as AD is preparing to go in, he says, nobody said that Pat wasn't good, but you're comparing his skill set and some of the greatest who did it. And wait a second, he's not. Come on, man. AD, come on, bro. What I'm saying is, AD, what I'm saying is Patrick Ewing is the GOAT. All you got to do is just admit Pat is the GOAT, bro, and we be straight. My cousin told me that he didn't know who the best center was out of that group of Olajuwon, Daugherty, and Ewing. He ranked them Olajuwon, Daugherty, Ewing third. Because y'all know centers went number one in 83, 84, 85, 86, right? 83, 84, 85, 86. The center went number one. It was Ralph Sampson, Olajuwon, Ewing, and Daugherty, right? And my cousin was like, "Yeah, Pat Ewing was the worst center of all of them." And I'm here to tell you that I think Pat was a guy. Who was better than Pat? Wilt Chamberlain? Y'all want to do that one too? Y'all want to do that one too? Y'all want to do Wilt Chamberlain is better than Pat? Cause if y'all would say that, man, in a league with 18 teams, in a league with 18 teams and one legit 7-footer, I think to whoever the best center is in today's game would go back and put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. No disrespect to Wilt Chamberlain, because he did it. But outside of yes, C-Mac, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Right. My thing is this, right? So while I don't like diminishing what the previous generations did, when you look at it, it's like I had a conversation the other day with one of my younger cousins. He said, "Yo, I respect Michael Vick, right? I respect Michael Vick, but he not as good as Jalen Hurts." Really? My man said, "I respect Michael Vick, but he is not as good as Jalen Hurts." Coach is in the building. What's good, man? And yo, and y'all know I love Moses Malone. Y'all know I love Moses Malone. I love 444. Hey Moses, how y'all gonna do in the playoffs? 444. Y'all know I love Moses Malone, right? I love Moses Malone. But, you know. Corey Lee is in the house. I'm with you, Knicks Nation. I'm with you. I'm with you. Hey, listen. One of my younger cousins, he like 30, right? He like 29, 30, 30, cause his, I think his babies be selling Girl Scout cookies. So I'm thinking he in his 30s, early 30s, something like that. He said Jalen Hurts is 3 times the quarterback Michael Vick is. He said Jalen Hurts can do what Michael Vick does and what Matt Ryan does. He's like, Matt, you put Matt Ryan and Michael Vick together, you get Jalen Hurts. I can't. I honestly can't believe it. I honestly think that there is a generational bias. Like I heard one of my cousins, and he's backed off of it now, but he said that Designer is better than a Tribe Called Quest. And this is when Designer first came out. Not now. Not now. Not now. I'm talking about when Designer was like the hottest thing going. When you couldn't go nowhere and not hear Designer. He said Designer is better than a Tribe Called Quest. I was like, yeah, that's generational bias. It's just he came out around your time, so you just think he better because he came out around your time. Because there is no way Designer is better than Q-Tip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't. Some nonsense. I just can't co-sign it. I just gotta just say, get off my lawn. My man said, listen to Timmy Turner. And I was like, yo, I love Timmy Turner. And he was like, but listen to it. And I'm like, yo, I love Timmy Turner. Now I ain't gonna listen to a whole Designer album. You ain't get ready to get me in the backseat of your car and then pump Future and Designer down my ears. You crazy. Future's that dude. Designer was good. Had a couple good songs. Right? But you ain't get ready to have me out here talking about I'm on that good cushion alcohol. No, no. See, Mac, I'm with you. I'm like, how did this happen? How did this happen? And listen, I listen to just about everything. When I say I listen to just about everything, I mean that. The only thing I don't listen to is country. I ain't gonna listen to country. I just don't have the temperament for. It ain't my bag. But I listen to 70s rock. I listen to 60s rock. I listen to 60s soul. I listen to 50s rock. Right? I listen to Chuck Berry, Buddy Guy, Muddy Waters. I listen to like one of my favorite songs is a song by Buddy Guy, a song called Sweet Home Chicago. Right? I listen to just about anything, right? You know what I'm saying? But I just can't take. I'm just not. You not going. You not. We not getting right out, and you not getting ready to just pump 2 hours of Future down my ears. I'm sorry. I'm just not having it. I get out and walk first. I just can't. I heard that man say, Rick James, 33 chains, something, a whole nother domain. And I was like, what? 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 Enough. I'll give you the codes. I'll give you the missile codes. Just turn the Future off. That's the guy. Yo, the government could have me at Guantanamo Bay. All I got to do is play Future, bro, and I'll give up all the codes, bro. Yo. Yeah, man. And Coach says, Tennessee whiskey. I'm not really a whiskey drinker like that. I hear whiskey is fire, though. I hear whiskey is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get the right type whiskey, and it don't have to be expensive either. If you get the right type, if you drink whiskey and smoke cigars, man, and you just got like one of them outside, like one of them backyard fire things going, and you just chilling, bro, it's a great time. It's a great time. With me, I like vodkas. That's my favorite. If you wanna send me a gift basket, man, put vodka in it. Yeah, Lee, I see you, boss. I see it is. It is. AD, I see you. I see you. That Willie Nelson. I just can't see. Willie Nelson is for the smokers, right? Willie Nelson is for the smokers, right? You know what I'm saying? You mess around and pass the Dutchie on the left hand side, and some Willie Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Go perfect together. Yeah, hey, and I got a story about Tito's, man. Whenever we meet, I was telling Anthony D that I have a whole bunch of stories, like a whole bunch of things that happen in my life, like in a Forrest Gump kind of way. Like I'm just like the random person that just happened to be there. And my boss, was a musician, and he spoke once about meeting the dude that created Tito's, and he told a story about it. And then he left. He meets the guy again after he tells me the story. After he tells me the story about Tito's, about the family and how the company came about, he meets the guy that created Tito's, and he tells the guy that created Tito's, he tells him, right, the guy that created Tito's and all that stuff out of his family house, and then it slowly gained a following and got big, right? He told him that this dude, Uncle Freezie, called him a liar. Yo, this dude that worked for me, this is how he tell. Yo, this dude that worked for me, this young black guy says everything you said about how you create is nothing but PR. Yo, it's crazy because I told my boss we were at like this dinner date with some lawyers from out of the Chicagoland area, right? It's about 7:00 at night. We just about to get toasty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the Oysters Rockefeller headed our way. You know how they send the Oysters Rockefeller out on, like, this big silver platter from the back? You know what I'm saying? And they put it on the table, and the two people come up to you, the wait staff come up to your table. One is, like, you know, trying to get the dinner orders ready, and then the other one is trying to get the drink orders straight and all this stuff. So we right at the thing of, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, loosen my tie, man, and get into this. I'm about to brag to them that I know Anthony D. Yo, I know Anthony D. Now, take that. Now what? Who the most famous person you know? I know Anthony D. So, so my boss, I ain't gonna say his name here, but y'all get the drift. Y'all get the gist, right? He tells this Tito story, and I turn around and start looking at my phone, and he like, Uncle Freezie, what's going on? This is a great story. Everybody's like, yeah, this is a great story. And I'm like, boss, listen, I believe you. I just think that dude that made Tito's is lying, bro. I think some dude sat in a conference room and in a PR firm and created that story. And I said that, and everybody at the table is laughing, right? They like what? You don't believe the Tito story is real? So my boss goes to Dallas, not right afterwards, but eventually he goes to Dallas, and and he's in a thing with the dude for Tito's, and he's like, "Yo, hey man, this dude, one of my subordinates, Uncle Freezie, says you made up that Tito story in a conference room." Yeah, man. So AD says Charlie Daniels Evil came down to Georgia. Are you serious? What? No. Nah, I ain't. Nah, I don't. Nah, man. You know me. I'm easygoing, boss. I'm easygoing. But I noticed how you changed the subject about Patrick Ewing, though. I did notice how you changed the subject about Patrick Ewing. Corey Lee, you see how smooth he was with it? You see how slick he was with it? See how slick he was with it, with the changing the subject? We in here talking about Pat Ewing, and he in here talking about liquor. I got a legit question for y'all too. Just while we here, just while we chopping it up, right? Who's the greatest shooting guard in Knicks history? Is it Richie Guerin? Is Allen Houston better than Richie Guerin? And if the Knicks trade for anybody, if the Knicks trade for anyone, right, does that automatically make them better than any of the shooting guards that we've ever had? Say, for instance, the Knicks trade for Zach LaVine. And then you look at Zach LaVine's numbers over the course of his career versus the best shooting guard we've ever had in their career. Does Zach LaVine automatically become the greatest shooting guard the Knicks have ever had? Because we've had great wing players. We just had them at the wrong time. Right? Like the Knicks have had Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose used to be a Knick. Right? The Knicks had Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway used to be a Knick. The Knicks had Tracy McGrady. Right? The Knicks had Steve Francis. Right? But we never had guys in their prime. We've had great guards like Derrick Rose, but not in his prime. Right? So what I'm getting at is, and this is what I want to talk about around the draft, but since we here, it's early morning, it's just a bunch of us watching. Ain't nobody gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? But I legit think the Knicks are on the verge of putting together the greatest backcourt the Knicks have ever had in orange and blue. And once they do it, we are going to be so not used to what we're seeing. For instance, Corey Lee, I ain't even going to lie to you, bro. I ain't even going to hold you. I think if the Knicks somehow get Donovan Mitchell, Tibbs is going to make him the league MVP. Tibbs is going to turn Donovan Mitchell into prime Derrick Rose. The only offensive player I trust, with Tom Thibodeau is Donovan Mitchell. And if you're watching this and you hadn't subscribed or hit the like button, man, hit the like button. We just doing a mic check. That's all it is. Like, I don't have any topics to really, throw out there and break down with you. I'm more just rocking with y'all. So we just rocking. This is an early morning thing. I'm gonna get out of here in a little while. Not right now. Don't go nowhere. I'm hanging out for a minute, right? But in a little while, I'm gonna get back to this state exam that I've been doing. I just needed a mental break. Y'all know how you do something serious, and you got something serious going on, and you just need to step away from it from a little bit and take a mental break. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm checking out the technology, hoping everything is good. But I think if the Knicks get Donovan Mitchell, I think Tom Thibodeau is going to turn him into MVP Derrick Rose. Donovan Mitchell can do everything that Derrick Rose can do and shoot. And with that said, I don't think that it will negatively impact Brunson. I think Brunson being here will be the reason why Donovan Mitchell can be the league MVP. Otherwise, I think I'm with you on that. And coach, I'm with you on that, man. I watched not all. I was about to tell the biggest lie ever. I didn't watch all the Gamecock games, but I'm in South Carolina. Right? And I usually go to all the football games and then try to catch the basketball games where I can. Yo, nah, they ain't spike it yet, bro. I ain't even got it yet. When I get it, I will extend the invitation to spike it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we trying to do some things, man. Um, it's I gotta do the delicate walk of being hood and commercial at the same time. Right? I'm trying to walk the tightrope of being hood and Wall Street at the same time. Right? The thing is when I go in other YouTubers chats and I see y'all there and y'all be chopping it up and don't nobody even be paying y'all no attention. You know what I'm saying? Nobody be paying y'all. So I was like, yo, let me holler at my people, man. Let they voice be heard. Put their stuff up on the screen. And hey, Coach B, man, listen. So I do the circuit. I do the Wizards, the Hornets, the Grizzlies, the Hawks, the Magic, and maybe every other year or so. Every other year or so, we'll do New Orleans. Maybe every other year or so, we'll do the Pelicans. Right? I don't like doing the Magic and the Pelicans because their arenas are dumps. But I like those cities though. But the NBA experience is not really that. Not really the Mavericks. Not really the Mavericks. Maybe eventually we'll do the Mavericks. And mainly, what I like to do is start going back to Philly games and Brooklyn games, but seats at the Garden. Seats at the Garden. Like you know how like. So I have I don't want to call him an attendant because that's disrespectful, but I'm in contact with the Knicks ticket office, and the prices they want to charge for what we want to do. I love the Knicks, bro, but I can legit go to 10 Hornets games for what the Knicks be trying to charge. Like all I want to do is get like a suite area. Like I told AD pre-COVID last year, the year before last, one of them. I think I told AD, and I told AD I was coming, and then I messed around and got COVID. Um, I told AD I was coming up to the city. It was like early January. It might have been like 2000. It might have been 21. It might have been 22. I told AD I was coming. I was on the way. And I was going to Airbnb and just get like a suite, like an Airbnb, like, you know what I'm saying? Something reasonable. Something reasonable, right? So that we can all hang out and do live shows and then go to, like, just go, like, commute to games. When they told me how much the suite, when they told me $8,800 for a suite for one game for 15 people, no, I'm just a regular Joe. I ain't got it. $8,800. I'm crazy. Ain't crazy. And I know the experience would have been nice, right? I know the experience would have been nice and all of that, and it'd have been top notch. But I just don't have that type of bread. Like, I'm fat, but I'm not Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't got it like that, right? I would love to do it this year, though. Like, legit, if the Knicks get Donovan Mitchell, I think I'm going to make about 5 or 6 games. Maybe try to make like 10 games. Yeah, hey, Lee, that's what me and Hoodie Kev went. I think me and Hoodie Kev went to... When Hoodie Kev come back, we'll ask Hoodie Kev. When Hoodie Kev recover, I'll ask Hoodie Kev. Me and Hoodie Kev in Atlanta. Like, yo, that is the craziest. I should have had a crew following us because that was crazy. Me and Hoodie Kev in the A. That was crazy. Me and Jay Boogie and Charlotte. That was crazy. Me and Greeny and Adam in Orlando. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody in Knicks Universe in Memphis because we was in Memphis and it's weird, right? We were in Memphis, Tennessee at the Knicks game, and the line out the bathroom was all the way back down to the consent. Y'all know how it is when y'all go to game. Y'all know how it is. You drink all that beer, and then it seemed like everybody got to pee at the same time. Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. But we in line in Memphis, and then we in line in Memphis, and people recognize you. Yo, Blorange Tears, you the Blorange Tears guy. Yeah, that's me. Can you imagine that being your claim to fame? Hey, you that gotta be arguing with Anthony D all the time. Really? Anthony D is that famous where I'm just that guy? Okay. Shout out to Anthony D then. Yeah, man. So how's the audio coming in? It's not glitchy, right? Am I glitchy, y'all? Anything glitchy? I'm just hoping nothing's glitchy. I'm hoping everything come through smooth. It's the reason why I've been doing it so long, man, just rocking with y'all. And Lee, when we come down to Atlanta, right? Don't be acting like you got a doctor's appointment or nothing, because we coming and we putting our feet up, bro. Shout out to my friend Corey Lee. Yeah. I like to do the San Antonio thing too. I think it'd be cheap too, by the way. Or by our standards, cheap. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lee. Hey, Lee, I got something funny to tell you. Um I can say it down, man. I guess it ain't nothing major. But I got offered a job in Atlanta. I got offered a job in Atlanta, so there's that. I mean, I'm not gonna take it, but I got it. It was offered to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to go. You know how you got to go through the process and see what it is. What it is. BT, are you with me? Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah, I got. Yeah, Lee, I got. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm working on right now. Remember, for the past couple of weeks, I've been telling you I've been working on a certain certifications and all that stuff. And so once I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? I imagine offers will come in because of whatever. But yeah, I just can't see. I just can't see making the move. Even if it's temporary, you know what I'm saying? I just can't see doing it. Even if it's like a temporary thing, because I already know Mo can't go. So Mo can't go. So it'll be one of them things like, you know what I'm saying, being split up and then having to come home on a weekend. I ain't, no, no. And even though it'd be fun rocking with y'all, like all my people from the A, because I got a lot of people, I got a lot of family in the A. Like Lee is one of the people I consider family. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, can't get me down to the A and then be like on that good cushion alcohol. All right, Coach B, we'll holler at you. We'll holler at you. We just rocking right now, man. Ain't nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. We just rocking. I'm just trying to see how everything looks. We just rocking and rolling. Yeah, man. I kind of dig this setup. I kind of dig this setup, man. I kind of like it. The only thing I got to figure out is how it's gonna react when I get the Queen Bee up here. Just hoping audio will be great. If as long as audio is good and we can move some stuff around, man, that'd be fantastic. Wow. Okay. Oh, I lost my YouTube chat. I shouldn't have did that. Where's my YouTube chat? There it is. All right. There's my YouTube chat. There it is. So what are y'all really thinking about Bradley Beal? Do y'all really want Bradley Beal or do y'all just want to upgrade at the two? There we go. There we go. Yeah. 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 Well, I'll tell you what, I have not heard word. I have not heard word, so I just keep rocking. So, Kev says, Grimes is a bench player. I don't know. Y'all think Grimes is a bench player, man? I don't know, man. Golly, Grimes. Yeah. I don't want to think Grimes is a bench player though. Yeah, I don't know. Jay Singh is in the house. I don't know, man. Is my guy? I don't know. Yeah, I know. I know. I just don't want to believe it though. You know, you feel me? I get it. I get it. I just don't want to. I just don't want to believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is when you, it's like when you watching something grow, you just hope it's be something big. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. With my guy, I mean, maybe we can just appease Anthony D and just get Bradley Beal. I'm not really a fan. Y'all know who I want. Yeah, Kev, I feel you. I just don't. You know, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, man. Hey, hey, Lee, Are you on the south side of Georgia? Where you at? Covington, north side of Georgia. Don't tell me exactly where you at. Don't put your exact location in the chat. Just tell me what area. Lee, I hear like I'm from College Park. Lee, you in College Park? And them dudes from College Park be like, yo, I'm from College Park. They don't pronounce no letters. Them dudes be like, I'm from East Point. East Point. Yeah, man. Yeah, Atlanta's a big area, man. And I don't know why I fell in love with Covington, man. Covington ain't never did nothing for me. But you talking about Buckhead, Norcross. Stone Mountain. Okay. Yeah, man. So you and L in the same place, same area? Okay. Okay. BT talking about Ant Man or Spider Man, right? Hey, in this case, I would prefer Spider. I like Ant-Man, but I think I like Spider right now. I think nothing fits New York more than a hero named Spider. You know what I'm saying? Nothing fits New York more. The only thing that would be better than that is if there was a Bruce Wayne in a draft and we drafted a Bruce Wayne or a Clark Kent. Kenny Payne is in the house. Okay. Yeah, yo. Hey, so the stream is not buffering, is it? Is it? It's not like dropping frames or none of that stuff, right? Every time I check, it looked like it's good. So, and listen, y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Corey Lee talking about Miles Morales. I see you. I see you. I see you, man. So what do y'all want me and the Queen Bee to talk about? Me and the Queen Bee are rocking later on this morning. What time is it now? It's about like 8 something. So me and the Queen Bee will probably be rocking like 10 something. So yeah, so we'll probably be rocking like 10 something. And then we're gonna do some fine tuning on rosters. The all time GOAT draft. The all time GOAT draft, that's gonna be fun. And then Fritz Alcindor is gonna attempt to put together the Knicks. That's gonna be fun. And I think we're gonna grab Gregory Castillo next week. I want to grab Gregory Castillo next week to get Gregory Castillo on to see what it is. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna try to get some work done around here. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done before the weekend because I want to take Saturday off. I want to take Saturday all the way off. You know what I'm saying? And Corey Lee says, why she hate RJ? You want me to pick a fight with a woman? Corey Lee, you want me to pick a fight with a black woman, bro? Corey Lee, you trying to ruin my weekend? Corey Lee is trying to ruin my weekend, bro. Lee, you supposed to be my mans. Lee, you not my man. You not my man. Come on, bro. You trying to get me? Man, look. Man, Corey Lee. Man, look. You ain't, no. Soulfinger is in the house. Yeah, man. Soulfinger. So there is a beef brewing behind the scenes. Right? There's a beef brewing behind the scenes. Who knows more about music, Uncle Freezie or Soulfinger? It's a little thing. And listen, And Soul Finger, there's an instigator. There's an instigator in between you and I. I think you know who it is. Instigators, they ring my phone. So, hey, Soul Finger, you know what? Maybe, so. I wanted to do it yesterday, man, but things got kind of sideways a little teeny bit. I was gonna try to send an invite, but I don't like doing it at the last minute. But y'all, this weekend, I think Soul Finger and I are gonna do a movie review on Vibes and Stuff about a movie named Juice and the ramifications of it. If you ever saw that movie Juice, you might want to tune into Vibes and Stuff and watch the breakdown between Soul Finger and myself. And listen, I hate doing this. Cause honestly, I just don't like giving another man credit for nothing. Yo, I just don't like giving another man credit when he good. I mean, I'm not a hater, right? But I just, okay. All right, so Soul Finger knows a lot about music and movies. Soul Finger is that dude. Like, Soul Finger is the culture king. That should be his name, the culture king, because he knows everything about the culture, right? But I hate giving him that title because I wish he was me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Soul Finger. I think we're gonna break down Juice tomorrow on Vibes and Stuff. You know, that's gonna be fun, man. Maybe we can get a few others or maybe one other involved. Because, yo, when me and Soul Finger be together, bro, it ain't enough room for hardly nobody. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if y'all notice or not, but I can talk. And I don't know if you know this about Soul Finger. Soul Finger will be quiet. But when he get on a topic, when he get in his bag, yeah, it ain't enough room for others. Not that we don't want it to be that way, right? It's just, y'all know what it is. But anyway, I'm going to end right here. I'm going to wrap right here. I'm going to try to get some more stuff done, try to get my mind back right. And then, you know, do a little something before we, you know, do the neighborhood and all of that stuff. So, y'all keep an eye out. I don't know exactly what time, but when Queen Bee let me know, I'll put the stuff out there. So people get ready for yeah. So I'm gonna get out of here. I will see y'all then. Peace to all my people in the chat that just rock with me for this mic check. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in the comments.